Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today is Saturday the 10th of February and we are off on a new trip, a new vlog series. We're going to Disneyland Paris. We're going for 5 days. So we're currently in the airport waiting to go. We're in Travel Lodge. No, we're not. We're in Premier Inn, in Gatwick North terminal, aren't we this time? We normally fly from Gatwick South, so I'm trying to remember everything. We're going to head off to the airport shortly. We're super excited. We haven't been to Disneyland Paris since 2021. We went at Christmas time in 2021. So this was an impromptu trip that we booked after seeing an advert on the television, because I am an advertiser's dream, I've said it before. So we wanted to go and check out Marvel Avengers Campus, which we're so excited for. So come along with us. We're going to stay on property. We're staying at the Newport Bay, which is a beautiful nautical themed hotel. We've stayed there every time we've been, haven't we? Yeah, we've stayed there every time that we've been to Disneyland Paris. It's really nice. So yeah, we're going to go over to the terminal now. Our flight is at 8:15 and it takes an hour to get there. So yeah, no long haul trips this time. We're really excited to go. I'll take you with us. See you soon. We've parked up, we're just heading into the terminal now. So we paid for valet parking again. Like I always say, it takes the stress out of getting yourself into the airport, especially when you've got 2 small children like we have. So I paid £90 for this valet park, which was a bit expensive compared to when we do it for our summer trips, but I don't mind. £90, pull up, give the people the car keys and off you go. And it took us about 30 seconds to walk into the terminal, so it's just so much easier. Now we're heading in. We're going to go and drop off the bag. We brought one big suitcase with us to put in the hold luggage. Everything else is just hand luggage. Then we will try and find a Weatherspoons or something like that to get breakfast and a pint, as you do. Yeah, we've also paid for premium security, so hopefully we can get through security quickly, because with it being February half term, don't fancy my chances much. And just looking at the EasyJet queues, whew, they are big. So I'll check in with you shortly. We've got through airport security. It was relatively easy, other than I left the children's juice bottles in their bag, so we had to wait for a bit, but never mind. The regular queue for the normal airport security was huge, so I'm really glad I booked that. How much did I pay for it? £5 each to go to premium security. It's definitely worth it if you can, fit it within your budget. It's definitely worth it. One of those things, like alongside the valet parking, if you can fit it into your budget, it's definitely worth doing. So we're into the departure lounge now, and we're in a place called, we think it's called Sonoma. So it's a Californian themed restaurant. Serves breakfast, meals, lunches, yeah, sort of. Obviously it sells meals. When I say meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, alcohol, which I need at the minute because I'm so tired. We're going to get something to eat. So we've ordered off the menu, and we'll let you know what it's like.
Right, so grub's come out. We've got a nice fry up. This looks really good, to be fair. So we'll let you know on the other side what this breakfast is like. But yeah, it does look really good.
We've left the restaurant where we went to have breakfast. It was £80, and we had 2 glasses of wine.
Yeah, 1 breakfast.
2 glasses of wine, 1 breakfast. I had a kid's breakfast because I don't usually eat breakfast. Children had some toast each, and I had a mimosa and a espresso martini, and it was £80. So, and it wasn't really anything to write home about, so we wouldn't go there again. We don't like to sound grumpy, moany, but it's not our style. We didn't really enjoy it that much. Then we came down the stairs and we found something that is our style. Good old spoons. So I've got myself a nice little Prosecco and Ben's got another glass of wine. Boarding information will be available in about 5 minutes, so we'll find out what gate we're going from and then we'll head down, won't we? Yeah? Yeah, I'm going to have a little bimble through duty free, see if I don't get told off for filming. I seem to get told off for filming, don't I, all the time? I must have like a big target on my head. But yeah, so we're getting excited now. Well, I was excited anyway. I really hit a wall just a minute ago and I kind of like sat in the restaurant like, and Ben said, no, save it for the plane, wake up. So I thought if I get myself some fizz, it might sort me out. We have run out of time. We can't go to duty free, I'm afraid. We've just checked the board and our gate number's up, so we're heading down now. So I'll film when we're on the plane. Woohoo!
Oh, the sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna
Last time we did is you and Alice did a dance over there.
Alice, where are we going? Where are we going?
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. But I already played this, not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadowing me, I want.
Nope. Where's Daddy?
We're going.
We're off. Anywhere. Woohoo. Where's Alice? Landed! Yay, we're here. We breezed through all of the airport checks. So we're just heading outside of the airport and get an Uber or a private taxi. Everything's been really, really very seamless. So I was saying to Ben on the flight, not on the flight, on the transfer bus, that if we were to do this again, then I probably wouldn't go to London the night before. I would just drive straight up from home and fly like immediately, so I'd get an afternoon flight, because like the flight was 40 minutes, less than 40 minutes. So by the time you got going, it was time to land. And there, you know, I kind of feel like I'm absolutely shattered for no reason. This is how I feel, this tired when I fly to Orlando. And I've been on a 40-minute flight because I went to bed late the night before. I didn't get much sleep because I was worried about waking up. I got up really early. But, you know, so I just think that next time I would drive straight up from Devon, up to Bristol and fly straight away, or London, whatever. I don't really know. But we're just going to get a taxi now and then we're going to go straight to Newport Bay. I'm so excited. So next time I check in with you, we'll be in Newport Bay. See you there. Ooh, exciting. We're here. Oop, there's a door there. Here we're in the lobby area. The lobby area, isn't it? Yes. So we've dropped our bags off. We can't check in until 3 o'clock. So we've got a couple of hours left to go yet. So we've been dropped the suitcases off, been to the concierge, and we just had a little look around just to remind ourselves of how amazing this place is. It's absolutely pouring outside. Just our luck, isn't it? So what's the plan now then? What do you want to do? We're going to go and get a bit of grub, have a couple of drinks, wait for the rain to pass. What was our the transfer? How much did we pay for our Uber? 60 euros. Yeah. So it was 60 euros, and it took us about 40 minutes. I fell asleep. 45. So I fell asleep with the children. So yeah, it's quite a trek to get here. There's lots of roundabouts, and they're huge, and like in the car all the time. But nevertheless, it was cheaper than the initial guy that approached us. He wanted like 80 euros, so 90. So you must be aware, if you do land in Paris Charles de Gaulle, there will be people that will come up to you and say, taxi, taxi, taxi. And, you know, they're, pardon? Yeah, it's like a bit of a con. So you've got to be mindful. Only book something that's legit and that you can trust, because, you know, it's got to be safe. So yeah, so we're in the hotel now. We're just going to have a little bimble round. So let's see what's about. Finally in our room. 3 o'clock check-in. They're very, very, very strict on the check-in, so it doesn't matter if you go up and ask them early, can we go, is our room ready? They won't let you check in until 3 o'clock, certainly in the Newport Bay anyway. Can't say that for the other hotels. So we've kind of just been sat downstairs in the captain's quarters having a few drinks and something to eat whilst we wait for our room to be ready. Because it's pouring down outside, so there was no point really going outside, getting wet. And then, you know, getting uncomfortable and everything. So we just kind of hung around for a bit. We have got a superior club room. So it's essentially a basic room. 2 queen beds, nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. It's on the floor as you come in. So it's on the same level as reception, very close to the pool. So we're very lucky with that, actually. So I'll give you a quick room tour. Okay, so like I say, this is a superior room. As you come in, just the main door there. You come in, you've got this little area on the left, bit of storage, safe, closet, ironing board, seated area here with room underneath for shoes, etc. The safe's not that big, but it will probably get our MacBook in there, so that's cool. Oh, goodness gracious me. I assumed there's going to be a decent hair... Whoa! Gosh, turn off. I thought there was going to be a different hairdryer. Never mind. I didn't bring mine. Nice big mirror. Single vanity. Lights up there. Nice... bright lights, storage down there, bathroom in there, Parker's in there at the moment. It's very small, just a standard sort of toilet with a little bath, nothing exotic. And this is the bedroom area. We have 2 of these lovely beds. I just love how they've got like a ship's wheel with Mickey ears on. And look up there, you've got portholes that are out of pictures. It's got Mickey and it's got whales and there's Goofy up there, and that's so cute. Down on the bedding, it's all nautical. So it's compasses and anchors, and yeah, this hotel is an absolute sailor's delight. So if you're nautically inclined like I am, this is definitely the place for you. It is beautiful. It's not a huge room, I have to be honest. We've definitely stayed in bigger, but like I say, it's very sweet nonetheless. So television there, storage. So what have we got in terms of storage then? Okay, we've got 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we have coffee making facilities, and we've got mirror area, so if you want to get ready in the morning. What's going on down here? So we've got an English socket, and then American maybe, and European. What have we got here? Oh yeah, so that's for ice. That's an ice making.
Ooh, that's very helpful.
That's an ice machine pot. So you go out and get some ice. So complimentary water, 2 bottles of water. let's check out our view. You'll have to bear with me because I'm getting used to using this new camera that I bought. Okay, so we're at this looks like we're at the main entrance actually, so, wrong way, just over there is where we drove in. So we're facing the main entrance, which really, in an ideal world, I would like to have faced the lake, but hey-ho. Yeah, so the room's not massive, but it will do for us, won't it? It will do for the time that we're here. 2 of these nice big-sized beds, and yeah, it looks like it's, you know, it's got all the amenities that we need. So I think we'll be okay. We're just going to sort of chill out for a second, unpack a couple of bits maybe, and then finally get over to the park. So I'll see you when we get there. We've just come outside of the hotel. We're going to head down to the park, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at, oh, stood in a massive puddle. Just want to give you a quick look at it from the outside. It's really big, really nice and pretty. And it goes all the way down the side of the lake. This is in between a few of the hotels, this beautiful lake, and then you can probably see in the distance there the Disney balloon. It takes about 10 minutes, I'd say. 10 minutes with little ones. If I was on my own, probably about 5 or 6 minutes to get from the hotel down to just where the McDonald's is. So it's basically like the entrance to Disney Village. So it is a stone's throw away. It's really super close. You don't need to get a shuttle bus or anything like that. It's absolutely no need whatsoever. The hotel does provide a shuttle bus, but you definitely don't need it. Obviously, if you've got, you know, sort of disabilities, etc., then you may well need it. So I should have said obviously, but yeah, if you've got disabilities or you're exhausted, then you can absolutely get the shuttle bus if you want. It's outside the front of the hotel. They come fairly regularly. Oh, you can see Rosalie's new restaurant from here. We've got a reservation there tomorrow evening, I think. So that's where Chef Mickey's restaurant used to be. Yes. So they completely renovated it and changed it into a fancy pants restaurant. You do. And super helpful is that just on the left over here, so there's the balloon, just over there, over here is the McDonald's, and it's a really big McDonald's, and they sell the usuals and some additional sort of, you know, French alternatives, and they've got like a station downstairs. Last time I was here it had like macaroons, lots of French fancies on it, and it's very reasonable. So when you're spending an absolute fortune in the Disney Village restaurant, it's always, well, you know, refreshing to go to the McDonald's and spend a lot less.
There's a Black Panther.
Wow, oh yeah, gosh, that's really cool. There's the balloon. Oh look, it's got Buzz Lightyear. This bit, and then when you get to the other side, is my favourite part because it's where it all started for us, isn't it? Our first ever taste of Disney back in 2018, just before Parker started school and Ellis was still in a pram. This is where it all started. So when we come through the other side of this bit, it truly is, for me, it's like, woohoo! You know, I don't know how to explain it. We are in the park. Ooh. Honestly, I think I get more of a buzz coming in Disneyland Paris than I do when I go to Orlando. I don't know why, and like Ben keeps saying, why are you so like excited? What's your obsession with coming into DLP? And I honestly, the only thing I can say is that it's because it was our first ever taste of Disney. I know I keep saying it and repeating myself over and over and over again, but there just is magic about this place that I just absolutely adore. We're in now, like I said, and there's lots and lots of new features already. I'm going to turn the camera around. Excuse my brolly. the last time we came, this wasn't here. And this is lovely. So it changes every few seconds. So at the moment it's Tiana. Who's next? Who's going to be next, do you think?
Lion King.
Ah, Rapunzel. And it's got Disney fairies either side of it. And they're all across the station entrance. So if you go up them stairs, it's, oh, Ariel! You can get on the steam train, which we've done before. We're not going to do that again today. Off we go. Oh look, there's a Ben. Say bonjour. Bonjour, you're so British. You can see the castle in the distance. This castle is our favourite castle, isn't it? So this one is modelled on Sleeping Beauty. So it's Sleeping Beauty's castle, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We love this castle. It's so cute. We love the square-shaped trees on the outside, don't we? This all looks completely new. Main Street USA looks completely different to when we came last time. We're going to sound very repetitive saying that all the time, aren't we? But it's the truth. Let's have a look around. It's very, very different to Main Street USA in USA. But it's a really, really good replica. Cast members are waving to us.
Yay.
Everybody's waiting for the parade. I don't think the parade's gonna happen. I think they'll do a rainy day cavalcade. Ellis, what do you think? Do you think they'll do a rainy day cavalcade? You don't? You think they'll do the show? Do you?
They can try their best. Yep.
Gosh, that was a touch. As we were walking down Main Street then, the cavalcade, parade rather, came out. I thought it was going to be a cavalcade, so I was completely wrong. They had like a miniature parade, didn't they? What's it called? Millions of colours or something. Hang on, Ben's going to get up on his phone. We didn't even know it was like, a million splashes of colour. We didn't even know it existed. It was really, really cute because it had the Disney characters, like there was Pinocchio and Snow White, like some really old school characters. And then it was mixed in with like Joy and Coco. Who else was there? No, we said Pinocchio. Pixar characters. There was Coco, Joy, oh God, I can't remember. It all happened in such flash. We were dancing and singing. Yeah, the new Wish characters were there. And Canto, yeah. It was really, really lovely. It was really short, but really, really lovely. It's still raining, so we're just kind of hiding under the cover at Waltz now. Really wanted to go to Waltz, but it doesn't. Is it ever going to reopen? It closed when COVID happened, didn't it? And it's never reopened, which is a shame because it's meant to be a signature restaurant, so it would have been really nice to experience a meal in there. We've managed to get a ride on Buzz Lightyear, which was pretty much a walk on, and then we went on Hyperspace Mountain, or Parker and we went on Hyperspace Mountain. Ellis was a bit too afraid to go on it, so Ben had to take her off, which was a bit of a shame for them, but yeah, it's a bit ropey, it's a bit rough. and it's a bit smelly in there as well, isn't it? So we did those, and then we went to have a walkthrough on, is it Nautilus? Nautilus, I think it's called, which is like a steampunk submarine walkthrough. I won't go into it too much, I don't want to spoil it, but it's really, really cool. So it's definitely worth checking out. And that was a 5-minute wait, but it was a walk-on. It's absolutely raining cats and dogs outside, so much that we've decided that we're just going to head out of the park and go to the Disney Village and try and get something to eat. It's almost unbearable. So Ellis has got like her little Ugg boots on. I thought we'll bring her Ugg boots because that's going to keep her feet dry and warm. And it's done nothing but torrentially rains as we got in the park, so her feet are now soaking wet. Parker ran through every puddle visible, so he's now got wet feet. And the mood overall is getting a bit soggy. So yeah, let's head out of the park, go to Disney Village and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll get in the Rainforest Cafe, because that's our, the one in Disney Village in Paris is our favourite one that we've ever been to. So let's, fingers crossed we can get in there for some grub. Current mood, exhausted.
Been up since 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh gosh, yeah, sorry, I'll get in. I go to bed at 8:30 every night. I've probably said it before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I go to bed at 8:30. I read the news for 10 minutes and then that's me, lights out. We were up until gone 11 last night, yeah?
Yeah, by the time we got to the hotel and everything, and then we was up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Up at 3. Travelling.
Long day, isn't it?
It's been a very long day.
And then by the time we got here, and then walking around the parks in the rain.
Yeah, like it's proper raining outside. Like it's so bad.
This is why we get to Florida.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but it does this in Florida. But at least it's warm when it does this in Florida. Yeah, it's really, the rain is so bad. It's horrendous. The floor is drenched. There's puddles everywhere. You just can't avoid it. But it is what it is. What can you do about it?
So
Nothing, is
we've
there?
abandoned the park.
Yeah.
And now we've come to the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, we were really lucky. Like, so I said just a minute ago we were going to try and get a seat in the Rainforest Cafe. This one's our favourite one.
It's the first one we ever went to.
It's the first one we ever went to. It's our favourite one. We just literally walked in, didn't we? Can we have a table for 4? In we come. Jobs are good. And so we sat down right next to the elephant, which is funny enough. It's the exact same table we sat at when we first ever came. So we sat over there last time we came, and the first ever time we came here, this was the table we were at.
Yeah.
That's so cool. The children are going to have like cheeseburgers and pizza, I think. Ben and I are going to have a couple of cocktails. I think I'm in the mood for a burger.
That's our food. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, we're just going
We
to have
haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's now, what time is it? It's about 6 or 7 o'clock?
so it's 6 o'clock French time, 5 o'clock English time.
Yeah.
So it's dinner time. Yeah, a couple of cocktails, something to eat, and then we're going to head back to the hotel. Are you going to take the children swimming?
I don't know. I don't even know what time the pool's open till.
No,
so
I'm not sure.
Everybody's absolutely exhausted. It's been such a long day.
It's funny, isn't it? Because even though the flight was 40 minutes, like I was saying to the camera earlier, I feel just as tired as when we travelled to Orlando.
What, a 10-hour flight?
Yeah, I really do. I feel absolutely wiped out.
It's because we got up so early. We had to drive all the way up to London. That was, 3-4 hours. Then we got in the hotel.
Yeah, and I went to work at 7:30 Friday morning, so I worked 7:30 till 5, so I'm shattered. We are back in the hotel room now. It's 7:30. I kind of feel like we're wasting the evening, but we're absolutely shattered. The Rainforest Cafe was a little bit of a fail, if I'm being honest. What did we think overall? It was.
The theming's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, we do love the theming. You can't fault them for that. And if you've got little ones that, love animals and stuff like that, then they've got some really cool animatronics in there. And they've got 2 really big aquariums, big like fish tanks inside the restaurant. So they're aesthetically really pleasing, but the food wasn't the best. Having said that, the children had a meal each, and it was €17, and that gave them a main, a pudding and a drink, wasn't it? And they wolfed their meals down. Ben and I shared a starter and we weren't very impressed, so we didn't bother ordering a main. We had 2 cocktails that were higher price than we recall from being in a Rainforest Cafe before, but definitely smaller in terms of size, weren't they? Definitely. Yeah, and the service was a bit poor, like you kind of got ignored. Yeah, so I don't know if it was just us being picky. No. No, it was rubbish. Never mind. We won't be going there again, which is a shame because we always said that was our favourite one. But never mind. So we came back into the hotel. We were going to go to the restaurant downstairs just to have a little bit of a peruse or maybe get something because we haven't had any dinner. But the queue was massive and the children have eaten, so it's highly unlikely they're just going to sit nicely and let us enjoy a meal. So we thought we'll come back to the room and get some room service. They don't do room service. It just feels like the world's against us today, doesn't it? I don't know what's going to happen from now on, but what I do know is that we're going to sign off for the day. Today didn't go as well as we'd planned it to go. We didn't get to do as much filming as we would like to have done because of the rain. It was almost impossible to film, trying to keep an eye on the children. I had an umbrella, and it was just very difficult, wasn't it? It was pouring down. We're hoping that tomorrow might be different. It does forecast rain, but fingers crossed it might ease off for a bit so we can get some stuff done and, you know, take you guys around with us. Rosalie's tomorrow. Dinner reservation at 6:30. So we'll see what we're going to do, you know, beforehand. Are we going to do early park admission tomorrow? Magic hour? See how we feel in the morning. Okay. So we're going to sign off for this evening. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please let us know. Give us a like. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And we will see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good night.